Let's see. What all do I need to do? Alright, already. Yo, what's up? So, okay, already the lights flickered once because it's storming, so we'll see what happens. Yo, what's up, Walter? Hi, gamer. I'm just putting out the going live announcements. It literally started storming as I started streaming. After threatening to all day. Do I have? What did I fall for? Yo, what's up, Boo and Rec? Post is in a couple different places. Yeah, well, it was probably gonna happen at some point. And like, I don't know, we weren't doing anything else. And look, oh, I could show you real quick. Okay, I can't. This isn't as easy as I thought. This is what outside my window is like. Look, it's Miku. It's out of focus, Miku. Alright, alright. Oh, it's soggy. Yo, it's Fabot. Check it out. It's so good. Oh yeah, we got the RGB everything. We posted to one. Uh, can you hear the thunder? I think you can't, but it's thunder. Oh my god. Oh, it's really stormy. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting it to get this violent. I guess that's why I got like warnings about it and stuff. It's insane. It's gonna turn into one of those disaster streams. Dude, the flights flickered. Dude, there's no way. Well, I'm recording, so if nothing else, we'll get a video out of it. Ain't no way, dude. The internet seems to be holding up, though. I need to get like a 5-camera setup so I can have a camera looking out the window, camera looking at me, camera looking at the desk. All right. Beep beep boop beep beep doo boop 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 boop. Getting a bunch of messages from Thunder or from people in New York. You're a big international woman. Oh, we're blocking multiple computers. My parts list, save parts list. Is all kind of correct. The case news text K2 computer. Oh yeah. Maybe I just find it. Okay, fuck this up. Oh, here we go. And this should work. Yo, thanks for the gift sub to Roja Poderosa. Who could be this powerful red? Could have so many ayayas. What's the easiest way to gift the sub from here? I'm now number one. All right. All right, okay, now I think we're ready to begin. And the sun mysteriously came out. So... let's get started, shall we? Let me know what you think of the music. I myself might barely listen to the music. I might listen to something else. To be completely honest. Hello, Bear. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Yep. So, let's see. Last time we did this was like 5 years ago. We built the desktop that we're currently using to stream, and it's about time for an upgrade. Now, back then, we weren't really streaming. We built it when we were still in Indiana, and we just kind of, we just did it. And we're honestly not. We think, I feel like we might have fucked some things up, and but it's been a good working, faithful computer for 5 years. We're not completely sure what her next life is gonna be, but she's not just like going in the trash. She's gonna have a second life. But she's about to get a big little sister. The younger sister who's also bigger and more powerful. Actually, maybe about the same size. Let me procure a knife. And we got this, got the C890 Eagle Wi-Fi motherboard. We got this bad girl. It's so big. We don't really have a space for a second desk, but that could be kind of interesting. I don't know, like... Why, thank you. My mom got it for me. I always find it funny to say that. Yeah, my mom bought me these clothes. Nice dress. Did your mom pick it out for you? No, I picked it out. She just paid for it. So, where do we even start? Probably we start with the case, even though we want to put things in the... Alright, hope everyone's having a good day. For those of you... Thank you. Honestly, she does have pretty good taste. For those of you who are in the US, I hope you had a nice holiday, unless you had to work today, in which case, I'm sorry, but also, it is June 19th, so in the US we're celebrating the end of slavery, and as you know, slavery is not actually completely abolished in the United States, they just don't call it that anymore. Still a lot of work to do. But it is a federally recognized national holiday now, and we like that. Easiest way to get this out of here. Yeah, and also like, so, mic, can we move the mic? Can you still hear me? Yes. Dude, I'm so glad I got an omnidirectional mic. Or a mic that can be made to be omnidirectional. Oh. I'm going about this the wrong way. Oh, don't slide back down. Stay with it, baby. Stay with us. Oh, I see. It has little feet. So we went with this one because It has the very light. So it has ports right at the top, including a USB-C port that you can connect directly to PCI 2, which the motherboard should also have PCI 5 or whatever. I don't know, PCI. I don't even know what PCI stands for. But it's very useful. It's gonna be very useful to us to have a native C2C connection, I think. And we also have 3.0 USB as well. And mic and headphones, which we do use sometimes. That's why we went with this one. Kind of like instruction. Figure it out yourself. Put some of these away. Ooh. And magnets. There's two glass paint. Installation. Glass is fragile. To remove the side glass panel, lay it flat before removing it. Start stream by breaking a piece of glass live on stream. Only one of the glass, right? Case is bumping up right against the mic. Yeah, this is not very well thought out. Now we have great big cavity to work with. Put this to the floor. Oh, perspective shift. Just try to do it on the desk. I should just try to do it on the desk. She's a big girl. Just the webcam as high as it'll go. Perfect. If I remember correctly, God, the connectors are on the other side. I should make more space on the desk. Alright, more space on the desk making time. Dude, the storm came and went. the big girl now. Memory loss OG. The OG. No, actually, it's just regular memory loss. I've been smoking the weed that makes you lose your memory. This is the weed that makes you plural. All weed is the weed that makes you plural. There's a trick question. Let's find a little jar to put screws in. Got a little honey jar. Already loose one screw. I'm sure it'll turn up. Good shit, grown in New York City. There it is. This could be an ASMR stream. So now we're removing the screws on the back side of the case. How's that noise? Do we need to actually? This is for like all the cave. Whoa. Okay, I'm glad we removed. Need to remember not to keep talking. Whilst going away from the mic. I am kind of considering getting at some point maybe a smaller computer like a Mac Mini or something that was all in. Alright, I have instructions. But like this is just to fit all the big boy components that I want to put in it. I also don't like, I like things to be quiet. So we're talking real custom then. Step 1. Connection of fan rotation. Connection of ARGB lights. I didn't think we had ARGB. Non-ARGB fan connection. The fans are connected, they just need to be connected to the power. Whoa, dude. Power supply installation. Okay, let's procure the power supply. Also hot. I am actually running the AC in the other room, but not in this room because the AC in this room is in the ceiling. We're having someone come in tomorrow to look at it. I have never even heard of INAO. Oh, I was saying, I did once record myself doing an upgrade to my laptop where I like put a new SSD in and put more memory in. Because I have this Lenovo ThinkPad and it's like came with some like soldering memory and then oh, here's a slot where you can put additional memory if you want. So I just put some additional memory in there. And then both times I built a PC, like a desktop. What is why is there a little case to these are Giga cables. In both parts I've just kind of picked like semi pre-made builds from PC part picker. And then last time, so the last PC we built was in 2000 during the great GPU shortage of 2020. And off the box and share now. And I just got the first GPU I could find, and I was never completely satisfied with it. This time I went just a little bit harder. This Smart Zero. Oh, there's a separate control for the fan. I like that. This side. Very well, and so the question is, who has the screws for you? Now, when you say handheld, are we talking like a Steam Deck form factor? Just... Oh, there we go. These screws came with the case. I'm guessing we used the screws that came with the case. Sounds sick. The thing about me is, I kind of would like to get like, I don't know, something. I don't game that much, on the go. I'm usually satisfied with gaming on my phone. The cool thing would be we might have like a gaming laptop or something. Like a laptop that I could run ML loads on, or like you can do ML on a Steam Deck, can't you? Maybe that could be cool. Like a portable Fabot. Dude, what kind of screws am I? I want to use the nubby ones. Like when I play games, I'm usually playing them on stream, and so I want to be sitting down for it. I do a lot of like my day-to-day work. I actually barely use my desktop when I'm not like streaming. I might use it a bit more. I start doing cool things with the power. Remind me of the Bay. Wait. There's two types of knobby screws. Is this the right type of knobby screw? One time I tried to get like a really beefy laptop. It was like a System 76 mobile workstation, and I hated it. Hated it because it was super loud, the battery didn't last for shit, it was clunky, it was hard to plug in, didn't use the USB-C power. I was thankfully able to trade it with someone and get the ThinkPad instead, and I've loved that ThinkPad ever since. If I get another laptop, it's probably gonna be another ThinkPad. And then I wonder, I wonder about eGPUs or whatever. System 76 is overhyped for sure. The real question is, are frameworks overhyped? Because that's kind of the next thing that I'm like, maybe I should get a framework. But we use up our new computer budget. Hi, silly one, welcome in. Alright. That's the PC, the power supply in. Honestly, I feel like the ThinkPad to me feels like it was specifically designed to run Debian. And it runs Debian like a dream, and I love Debian. That's good to know. Yeah, like maybe next year we'll get a new laptop. Maybe it'll be a framework. Maybe. We'll see. And maybe instead of running Debian, we'll run Arch. Generally, when building computers, I tend to just, plug things in where they look correct.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. At Attack ships on fire. Show riot.
You won't be able to see. Oh, dude. I feel like, god damn it. I should. Oh fuck! I should have done this already. There's like.
Moments we lost in time.
I don't. So for my laptop, it doesn't need to be really that powerful. It would just be day to day and like. And that development work. But it would be cool to be able to plug in like an external GPU or something for either gaming or ML tasks, but then you have to travel with an external GPU unit, and those are huge. So I wonder what's the most portable, like, inference machine you can build, I guess is the question. And I guess it's the question that people are trying to answer. Okay, so there's this little caddy, which I believe is for installing like SSDs. Now I got an NVMe SSD, which I believe will go straight into the motherboard. So I don't think I need this little caddy, so I want to take it off. And I just made the whole thing like 100% heavier by putting the power supply in, but we're gonna flip this nice and gentle. Take these 4 screws out. Oh yeah, Fabot is our local LLM back chatbot. The version of Fabot that's on Twitch is not as full featured as the one on Discord. They kind of like keep leapfrogging each other. The Twitch version was more advanced than the Discord version for a while. Now the Discord version is more advanced than the Twitch version. Our brave, the member of Anonymous who's a fan of the stream, is active today. But by the way, for people, you know, you have extra cash that you're willing to like spend on the fairies. One thing that we're kind of curious about is getting enough server boosts on Discord so that we can get the server tag thing. I think that'd be cool. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anyone listening? No pressure. As always, support is appreciated but not required. We're not a full-time streamer, but we are. We like to do nice things for the stream and for the community. For instance, the new emotes that we got today, yesterday really, that was all thanks to you. We successfully funneled money from the community through Amazon into artists' hands. 2025, am I right? Okay. So these cables each go to the fan. So the fans plug in together. I think
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
for SSD slash motherboard for HDD
Show riot.
cable management. Actually, maybe we should have left the caddy in even if we're not. It just feels like it was gonna get in the way of cables. Ah, fuck it.
All those moments we lost
Then these will want to come in here somewhere.
like tears.
These are all going to go into the motherboard. These are all going to go into the mummy. The mummy board. Sorry, the motherboard. There's a hole. Don't understand the shape of these cables. They like loop back on each other. Move this feather. Cable management is my passion. Bear. Bear, there's a bear. Oh, you can't see the other bear. There's a bear, and they're helping us. They're holding things for us. Stay bright where the bear is. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Very excited to start having streams with this bad girl soon. Alright. You can really see into the guts. I love how, so I was talking about something. Saying words. I was talking about how, yeah, when I tried to get a GPU in 2020 was a nightmare because people were buying up all the GPUs to mine crypto. And I was kind of thinking, well, now everyone's buying all the GPUs not to mine crypto, to train AI. But I guess the main difference is people who are training AI are buying specialty hardware. They're not people who are buying commercial GPUs and setting up a farm in their basement. Well, some people are. I'm buying a single GPU. There's not going to be any farms. I don't have a basement for starters. It was certainly not nearly as hard to get a GPU this time. But the other thing I'm thinking is high-end computer parts are all advertised towards gamers. I guess, like, that is the main powerful thing that people want to do with computers. It's either, like, what do you need a powerful computer for? Like, for me, literally is or like if you're like an animator, I guess. You're a gamer, an AI engineer. Again, I don't know, the crypto miners are also just using their like rigs for it. I guess on the side probably, but I don't know. Like if you're a dedicated crypto miner, you're probably doing something else. And I don't care about those people anyways, so. It's pretty. How do you go in there? So this name. Why is this cable here? It wasn't. God, it's beautiful though, how it just kind of slots in. There's a little hole for all the things. It just kind of... Now here's where they start trying to trick you. To put screws in everywhere, and you have to not let the cables get squished underneath. All of these cables will have to go in various slots here. This is where the processor goes. Okay, more instruction manuals. Dude, what is this? Seen this chat? Multilingual installation. Oh, it comes with SATA cables. I think we'll need them, but I'm glad it does. Install a CPU and cooler. Step 2. Install memory. Prepare the case and install the motherboard. Install an expansion card. Optical drive, dude. Okay. Install hard drives and optical drives. The thing that goes in here. What is this? Connect cables to the internal collectors. But it will not tell me what this is. It's an antenna. It's for the Wi-Fi. It's an antenna. I was trying to use the Ethernet. I'm probably just gonna use the Ethernet. But if I want both computers to be plugged in, the old one doesn't have Wi-Fi. We'll see. Okay. Motherboard installation. I think we used these knobby screws for the motherboard. Question is, just open right here. Various slots. Where did I put that screwdriver? Bear has the screwdriver. Good. Oh, the music stopped? No, I didn't. Ads starting in 5 minutes. Reminder, we play 3 minutes of ads every hour to keep the pre-rolls off. This is so that new people who are just coming into the stream don't have to watch ads immediately upon arriving. And I always take a little break, get some water, stretch. I recommend you do the same. This is the part that feels like kind of crazy. You want to make sure you're not like deforming or breaking or forcing the motherboard somewhere where it doesn't want to be. In general, I think PC parts are sturdier than you might think, but everything has a limit. You do not want to surpass it. Yeah, good reminder. Everyone use the ad break at the top of the hour to some water, hydrate. In terms of caffeine, today we had some. Oh, I love Yorkie tea. Actually, what did I get? I got some sort of Irish tea. Berries. I got berries tea. We couldn't find Yorkshire. I was in Yorkshire once. I had a lot of fun. Specifically in Leeds. Leeds is a nice city, big college town. Stayed with a friend. This was like a decade ago now. can hear myself. Oh man, they had Miku. I may or may not have Miku streaming up on the second monitor. Forget about second monitor, on the second computer, third computer. Right. Right. Hatch time, and then I'll be back, and then we'll do more computer. Let's start on this one. Alright, we are back. Time for your subscriber exclusive ASMR moment. Yeah, let's just open a beverage right on top of the expensive components. No way. Isn't chat? I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm just having too much fun with webcam shenanigans. Yeah, yeah, but thankfully You know, the PC hasn't been turned on yet, so we know the smoke is not coming from the PC. Install a CPU and CPU cooler. This is the bit that's kind of crazy. Here's the CPU. Where's the Intel Core i9? And it comes in this weird little puck. What? Comes in a puck. And it's this tiny thing. This tiny thing is really fancy. Kind of powerful, right? Just like very. Okay, so you lift this little key thing up. You do this. This is just a placeholder. Let's keep it there for a second. Make sure our hands are clean. Let's have instructions. Honestly, A plus package. It comes with the sticker. You can put the sticker yourself. Mm. Match the triangles. Do not touch, not pet the processor, even if it looks fuzzy. And then you use this thing to install it. The other thing that can make you crazy about making your own computer is that, like, sometimes components are dead on arrival, you know? Despite all the quality testing, it happens. And then I don't see the triangle. Where's the triangle go? Oh, there's the triangle. Yeah, so when that happens, usually you can get it replaced for free, but it's a huge pain in the ass. The only thing that's ever happened to me with was a hard drive, like an HDD, like a magnetic drive to. Triangle with triangle. Hmm. And we used thing here to press it in. Oops. There's ah, this is scary. Double check. Everything's where it's supposed to be. And you use this thing. And hi. I know, right? I feel like I'm. We'll find out in, I don't know, a couple hours if I fucked that up or not. I don't think I did. Looks good, looks solid. I have thermal paste. Should I apply thermal paste? Sure, right? Put thermal paste on it, and then we put the cooler up. Sometimes the heatsink might have it, so let's not get crazy until we inspect the heatsink. Oh, thank you all so much for supporting us through this process. It feels nice to not be doing this alone. Find that cooler then. And I don't. This is just the cooler that was recommended as one of the default builds on the PC part picker. So I don't know if it's great or terrible. I figure it'll be just fine. I'm not sponsored by any of these products. 100% community supported stream. Says unlock chill force. Here. This is some monstrosity. This is huge. Let's figure out how we install it. It does not seem... Please be on camera before you use it. See if it comes with instructions. Accessories packet. And we do include what looks to be a bit of thermal paste in a syringe. So props to you, thermal, right? That side was in Chinese. Intel. What kind of Intel is this? Oh, it's the motherboard. What kind of motherboard is it? LGA 1851. 1851, here we go. Install the backplate from the back of the motherboard. And plate plastic standoffs front side of motherboard. Okay, so we need a backplate. Now the music did stop. Do you have a suggestion for music? Feel free to plop it in the chat. Chill, breakcore, D&B jungle mix to do esoteric things with. Take this. It's like a little puzzle, you know? Like, which of the plastic ones should I use? Not the same. Oh, they're labeled. Dude, this kind of stuff makes me really appreciate like precise packaging and instructions. I like because we just moved and we were assembling a bunch of furniture. We were constantly struck by like IKEA's really both for our current desktop and our laptop. We reapplied thermal paste. Did I do it for the desktop? The plan was to do it for the. I maybe didn't do it. For this, I want the ones that are. Ay, ay, ay. Precision electronics. Ah, carajo. Takusan, eh? Okay. I wonder how fast I went. How long this will actually end up taking. I think I envisioned about 3 hours, but I don't remember how long it took last time. That's right. Where do I want this to go? There's gonna be stuff here and here. Let's see. They do fit both ways. Kinda wish I'd gotten a cooler that was simpler. This behemoth. Oh, we'll see. Let's see how this goes. Alright, everyone settle down. Spacers go below it, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that anime. I like the emote too much not to watch the anime. Hmm. Vegeta's, dude, it totally makes so much more sense. So sick. Mm-hmm. I need an extra set of screws to come from behind. I don't get it. Hmm. Heels. Not the correct screws. From the back of the motherboard. Ew. Wait, there's room. There's room for it. There's a hole. There's a window. Whoa, it's a whole different world out here. Alright. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to walk back some of my statements that I made about the quality of the instructions. I do leave some things to be decided. Did figure them out eventually. What's the anime called with the Ayaya girl? Maybe we'll watch that after we're done with Jovitz. Okay, two questions. But first of all, welcome in, Seno the Cyberplagon. If you want to peek at the setup we went with, you can use the command /parts list to you can see what we got. But yeah, this is my second time doing this, and I definitely think I learned a lot since the first time I did it. First time we built a PC, we built a PC that we're currently streaming from. It was in 2020. And it was the Wild West. But for me, it was important for me to get USB-C ports. That's good. I'm glad you're satisfied with your build. And maybe the Ayaya girl, it's like, do you have 7TV? You know what 7TV is? Or Franker Faces C? Franker Faces C is the more noble. We went with the oh rip if you're mobile, but the Ayaya mode. How do I post it? You can see it on stream though, right? It's that little blonde girl. And we actually have a number of these. She's like an English girl. Look, Asuka is doing a cute dance. Asuka would totally dance like that. There's apparently an app that lets you see 7TV emotes on mobile, but I don't use it. I heard it's bad. Well, or it's missing some other features that the default app has, but the default app is also bad. Is this your first PC build, do you know? Or are you a veteran of the PCI mines? I still never learned what PCI stands for. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, remember you can like and follow the stream. You can follow the stream by pressing the little heart icon at the bottom of your screen, and you can like the stream by liking it in your heart. Just say to yourself, I like this stream, and you'd like the stream. And if you really like the stream, you can subscribe to it. We have emote slots we haven't filled, so it's not like we're hurting for emote slots, but I think the main reason for wanting more subscribers is that we could have more emote slots. I don't really think I want to go for partner. Maybe. Wouldn't say no. At least not right away. Thermal grease. Install the heatsink with the screwdriver. And install fans. On heatsink with fan clips. Let me see some. Fans blow in the direction of the crook. Panels go. Switch it up. Now we have Miko. Have a dancing Miko. Right. Yeah, yeah. I have the feeling we might end up trying to move this again way later. Oh, hey, Faybot. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance we don't finish this tonight. See, we'll see. Before we apply this, we apply the terminal data. We have to finish this tomorrow. I have to find a new pretty dress to wear. Instructions call it thermal grease. Here I have a longer screwdriver. It's longer, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Can't tell if screws are going in, it's just sticking because Moving the brackets again. Start. Hi Alex, welcome in, welcome in. We're deep in the trenches. I don't like this bracket here because there's all these capacitors here and I feel like it's gonna touch them. And I kind of feel like the airflow from the cooler should be from backwards to forwards, but I guess I could. It's worth doing right, right? The fans face the fan in the back. Yeah, we're just deep in the trenches with the new house, the new update here. Yeah, that's the term I'm going with. New collaborator. New spirit home. Trying to make sure we dot every T and cross every I, am I right? You know what I love, chat? I love being folksy. One of my great joys. I have that in common with aphorism Favod. Succeeded in making Favod less aphoristic. Be careful. So one of my friends and I'm in this server of people who are all making computer friends, like Favod. And someone was like, I never use system prompts. And I was like, how come? And someone else said that Gemini overemphasizes in system prompts. And the Favod on stream is Llama 370B. But the Favod on Discord is backed by Gemini 2.5 Flash or something. Some version of Gemini. Which means if you just change... So at first I was like, maybe I should stop using a system prompt, and I might. But also, if the system prompt could be rewritten situationally, that would be really powerful. So if you change the system prompt without like altering message history at all, Even if there's like 70 messages of oh, it's sure knows boogie. If there's 70 messages of context, like the system prompt is too OP. It will impact whatever the generation is. Also, since we're using Gemini, we could make the context window way longer because Gemini, big girl like that.
once. We really suck.
That's the other thing, we're not limited. I think this is already working better. Which is so weird. This is... Ah. Do you think thermal spades? Yeah, the favorite here and the favorite on Discord are different. They've been kind of leapfrogging each other, where Fable Discord came first, and then Fable Twitch was more advanced than Fable Discord for a bit. But then lately, all the attention's been on Fable Discord, and so Fable Discord's really advanced. And Fable Twitch is the same as like from a year ago. But we do have plans, we do have big plans for Fable Twitch. And we want to combine the two. We want them to share resources and memories when Fable has any memory to speak of, which is not yet. And so... But the functionality will be kind of different. So like the big thing that Fable Twitch needs is speech to text. He needs to be able to understand me. Now there's two ways I could do this. The stream, by the way, for those of you who might not know this and who might find this useful, the stream has auto-generated closed captions provided through a plugin on OBS, which means Twitch's default player should have an option to turn on captions. They're text-to-speech captions or speech-to-text captions, so they're not, you know, as good as like human-authored ones, but they've gotten pretty good. And if we could feed that to Fable somehow, boom, we're done. Otherwise, I might have to run a second speech-to-text process, and I probably would want to do it locally. Why am I putting this? Almost time for another ad break. Remember, we run 3 minutes of ads once an hour to turn pre-rolls off, so that anyone who comes into the stream doesn't have to suffer through ads. Thanks for coming in to say hi. Yeah, I figured it's bedtime hours for you all. I really appreciate you coming in to say hello. Yasuminatsai, where is... Where is it? Wait. Manage. And each go outside. Oh. Eclipse, Y connector. Yeah, yare. That was a pants in the right direction. The logo on the outside. Logo spins. Cable. Gonna go into the fan port. This fan one, CPU fan. This. Oh, nice. Time for an hatch break. I'm gonna have a snack in the hatch break. Stay with us, chat. Also, we don't say peso com in English. Or so. Lovely body for a lovely robot. Okay, it's the fan. What the main thing the fan has to do is blow air. It's like that. Then use the Y-shaped connector. We plug both fans. We align the plastic. Pray to God that that is enough. May God. This goes into two fans. We put it the right way around in the CPU fan slot. Computers are really designed nowadays to be pretty foolproof. Everything is shaped so that the right component that's really cute. Tiny bear ears for a phone. Faye only recently got elf ears. She decided she wanted to have elf ears. They don't light up though, that I know. Basket. What's the next thing? Okay. Install memory, it says. Memory. Something. Already predicting problem. I'm predicting that I'm gonna want to plug something in here. Actually, this might be where the memory goes. Go to the side for a sec. Supports Intel Core Ultra processors, DDR, and we have B1, B2, A1, A2. So if I have two cards, check out these crucial DDR5 2 times 48. Scan for setup.
And now, on the world's greatest station, we proudly present
A2B2. I knew there was some bullshit. It's not like, oh, use both of the A ones, or use both of the B ones, or use just the A. Yeah, it's, or just use the one ones. It's A2 and B2. Okay, why is it? I recommend to use the 2s because those are the ones further away, which I can jive with. Do your phone and your laptop use the same ears, or do they each have their own ears? Lovingly. Now I can put in. Install memory. Step 3. Prepare and install the motherboard. Step 4. Install the expansion. Where's SSD? SSD is step 6. I really think because the SSD goes in here, and it should go next. Whoa, look at all of these slots. Holy shit. I could have what, three or 6 NVMEs. Because these don't. Either way, M2 MSB, M2 QSB, M2 BCPU. It's more complicated than I thought. The top. Game. Single M2 slot. Okay. Other three. Okay, well, which?
The human world has been spared cataclysmic destruction thanks to Yusuke and his friends.
That's cute, bear. Human based. I want to use the PCAI 5 for my PC. Say which one it is. You little. You tell me. Tell me. Moving this way. That might be. This. Only the M2N supports M2 Saturn. The other slots support M2 and so my drive is supports NVMe 1.4. Gen 4 times 4 resistor. What did it say? 5.0, 4.0. That doesn't matter. PCIe Gen 4 times 4. There's 5 total? Oh. Oh. $890. No, I need Evo. 557. Dude, what did you do? Because it's just the smallest thing. Corner of the screen. You can see me consulting. Knowledge database. 555. Or M2. 5.0. Ports NVA 1.0. They're not showing me what I want to see. But it is just 3. Why would you show me this part if you can't see the stuff? Right, this is the same one I'm already on. I swear, why isn't there anywhere that explains which one is which?
Kaiser worldwide, bitch.
Man. Is it a real PDF? It's not, it's an ad. You're miscounting. No, dude, check it out. There's a whole other compartment. Good. me see some. Or no. Okay, PCI 5 is backwards compatible. So maybe we wanna save it for if we wanna upgrade the boot. I think it makes the most sense to just use the fastest. I really don't think I'm gonna notice the difference all the time, you know? I wonder if I would have gotten a 5.0 drive if I knew I had a 5.0 compatible card, but it also have been more expensive, I'm sure. And do they have to like lock them in? So let's go split. Is it sticky? Where do I want it to stick? The universe. Okay. It's supposed to be helpful, but making my life a pain. The other one slots into like a thing. This one just kind of. Oh, when something goes click. How long have we been streaming? Two 2.5 hours. I want to like have dinner at some point. If I do, I probably want to stop for the night and then continue tomorrow. Continuing tomorrow is a good plan. Even when we've gotten everything assembled. Okay, all right, thank you. Mysterious anime girl. Even after we're getting everything assembled and it turns on, it's gonna be a whole process. Transferring all the relevant stuff from this desktop to this one. So we can stream from this one. Such that, like, say we finish tomorrow, we plug it in and everything works, knock on wood. I might be ready to stream from it Sunday. Definitely really want to like dive in, you know? Use all the power, you know? Here goes the real mommy board. Breakcore makes to derealization. Sanctuary OS. I listen to this. I don't know. It sounds like this is so highly produced that I'm afraid I might copy or something. You're at Klutz, Siberia, but Sewer Slot is the DJ. People like Sewer Slot. Citation from Jesus bleibt meine Freude by Do you know what? No. Well, that one definitely gets. E-chest. Lane's playlist for walking to school. Here's a heavenly break. Are we ready to tackle this? Do you think that is the next step? The really tough thing's gonna be when it comes to plugging all of these things to all of the places around here. We haven't covered up the places. And then also the things from the power supply. Have to go here, I think. We could finish tonight. The problem is that I'm hungry. I don't want to be doing delicate work on an empty stomach. So if I finish today, what am I gonna do tomorrow? What am I gonna do tomorrow in general? Maybe I could write to or stream or I write. Box within a box. Wheels within wheels, chat. Check it out. I ruined the drama. Check it out. Oh, I see. One of my problems. Check it out, chat. Hold. Such a big thing and such a small little connect. We'll need what? The two top ones freed up for this? Velcro. Some cables. Thingamajig. Alright. Occasional reliability. Warranty card. Using the graphics card holder. Okay, I like that. Fun fact, I built a little pedestal like this to hold the graphics card in my current computer up, but I did it out of Legos. Thank you. Diagram, these were the fans. Holy shit. Quick starts guide, and it's huge. I was like, nice, we're starting in Chinese. No, we are starting in English, it's just a single page. Make sure it's turned up. Where did the screwdriver go? At some point, just start sort of hiding up a bit just for my own ease of finding where everything is. But Amazon wishlist is so out of date. I don't even put there anymore. This fucking beast. The last GPU, like, third of the size of this. There, because this has 3 fans and I only have 1. We're doing it leaps and bounds. Leap, yeah. Leaps and bounds. It is pretty though. Not gonna lie, I do think it's pretty. So many possibilities. So much power. Alright, I haven't cut the stuff. To make room for it.
What about your sleep?
Na, 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 na. Protected.
What would you be doing at home? Would you do some housework?
No, we live with my brother.
I don't even know if I have a second port cable. I'm gonna find something else to. It is plastic. It looks, it's shiny, but it's plastic. I'm gonna put the screwdriver.
I mean, today is Monday. Last week I done this one, the week before.
This one remove. Oh, this takes up the whole thing. That's why it's removed. Pretty damn removable at first time. Oh, yada yada.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I'm gonna be a doctor.
See.
What do you want to make?
I'm gonna make people feel okay.
I went about this the wrong way. Not clicked in place. Ports are accessible. Introduce through there somehow. Always happen. Why don't I just can't really see what I'm doing, chat. But it's all about aligning the graphics card with the real panel. Let's snooze these a little bit. Well, better. And there's a click. Okay, paste. Now, use the screws I took off. Very same screws I took off. I can now use to secure the graphics. Yep. Hey, I'm working on AI alignment. Really, I don't know. Like, we want to do a bunch of ML experiments. We don't know if that means that, like, oh, we'll start running faebot completely locally, though it would be sweet, right? I just would be worried about availability. I would maybe want to have like a cloud backup or something. I also don't generally like keeping my computer on all the time. Which again, for availability. Let's see. And the only models we could train are tiny, right? Like we have 16 gigabytes of VRAM. That's not nothing. It's also not a lot. Everything looks well aligned, stable, and secure. This little fake black. Maybe some. Yes, I can put these as well. Magnets, they're fucking great. Just grab a screw. Maybe I can't. Yes, I can. I can. Yes, I can. Alright. This pleases me. Alrighty. Overall, pretty damn pleased with it. I could have 4 more. Oh! Use them at. Alright, chat. We're gonna stop here for today. We're gonna finish tomorrow. We're gonna try to come in a little earlier and finish this up and turn it on. And then we'll see what else we do tomorrow. But at this point, all of the parts are here. Everything's here. CPU is in, graphics card is in, heatsink is in. The only SSD is in. The only thing that is left is plugging everything in. What does that mean? Is that an hour more of work? Is that 2 hours more of work? Is that a 3 hours more of work? Honestly, I think it could be 3 hours more of work because, like, there's a lot of connectors and they're very finicky, and that will include turning it on, making sure everything works, all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna go upstream. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we'll come back tomorrow. I'll find another dress. I didn't get that many dresses, Chad. I'll find something to wear. Ooh, I'm a little horse today. Haha, I'm a pony. My little pony, my little pony. What is friendship all about? My little pony, my little pony. Friendship is magic. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone who came to hang out. I hope this was interesting content for you. It seems like it was. A lot of people came in. I like being like showing people like things with technology, obviously. Um, I don't dare call myself a science communicator because I'm like just fucking around and it's a stream, not a video. But I hope this was at least somewhat educational and somewhat entertaining. That's what I want. I want to be in the somewhat educational, somewhat entertaining range of content. Um, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Oh, okay. Got it.